comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here from a Funko Popcast, and in today's video, it's a brand new edition of Cop Up or Pass Up. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said in today's video, it is a brand new edition of Cop Up or Pass Up. And those brand new to the channel, Cop Up or Pass Up is a series where I look at a certain set of Funko items and determine whether each of those items via detail, personal reaction of mine, and the overall hype from the Funko fanatics on whether each of these items are worth copping up the money for or passing up the opportunity to get. And in today's edition of Cop Up or Pass Up, it is on the Funkoween 2021 reveals. Now for this video, I unfortunately can't go into so much detail like I usually do with these Cop Up or Pass Up videos, just because there are a lot to talk about. Even though that all we're talking about today are just Funko Pops and Funko Sodas, we're not going to talk about the Pack-a-Packas or the Lounge Flies, or especially those creepy f***ing masks. So kicking off with day one reveals, it is the Hex Girls 3-pack from Scooby-Doo, which will be a Hot Topic exclusive. This is a pretty unique 3-pack. It's something different, unlike, you know, some of the Scooby-Doo Pops where it's just different variants of Scooby himself. So I think that this is going to be a pretty big seller. It's more new characters, and that's what people like. So I'm gonna say, cop up the money to get this Funko Pop 3-pack. Now we're gonna be looking at the Disney Villain Pops, which has singular pops. You have the Pop Deluxe and even the 10-inch pops. These are a really cool set of pops. I'm loving what Funko's doing with some of the Disney Pops now, in that making some sort of cool base to make a bang for your buck when you're paying, let's say, the $15 Canadian, or I think it's like $11.99 US if I'm not mistaken. For one singular pop, you get more than expected for this pop. Some of them are mad, but the majority of this set is straight fire, which is why I'm going to say cop up the money to get this set of Funko Pops. Now we got ourselves the Vampire Mickey Funko Soda, which is limited to 15,000 pieces. A lot of people were kind of mad because on the can originally it did say 1,500 pieces, but of course it's a little bit of a typo and it was switched later on to 15,000 pieces. I feel like some people are going to get this, but some people are not, because it is Vampire Mickey. It's not like it's the original Mickey Mouse character and then they just did some sort of cool variant on top of that. So I do think for right now, pass up the opportunity to get this. Then we got Sully from Monsters Inc. with a flock chase and is limited to 12,500 pieces. I don't really have to explain much. This sold out in so many different stores, and I think this soda is going to be pretty valuable, especially that flock chase, which right now, if you can get your hands on it, I am going to say cop up the money to get this Funko Soda. Then we got ourselves the Harley Quinn Demon and the Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas in Funko Soda form. These are some pretty cool sodas. I do like the Barrel Chase better than the Common, and I feel like it doesn't really matter whether if I would get the Harley Quinn Common or the Chase, because I don't really need a glow-in-the-dark specification soda in this case. But for right now, as terms to an entire set, I will actually say cop up the money, get these sodas. Then we got ourselves the new Diamond Collection Elvira, which this is actually going to be a common. This is an okay variant. I feel like there has been more Elvira Pops that look better than this, although I do feel the Diamond Collection might look nice, especially because it's going to be on the dress, which is why I'm going to say for right now, pass up the opportunity to get this pop. Now we have Danny with Binks from Hocus Pocus, which this is going to be a Spirit Halloween exclusive. This is something really new and refreshing, because the only pops we have gotten for the Hocus Pocus lineup is just variants of the Sanderson sisters, whether they're in a 3-pack, singular pops, or I think one of them is with the Cauldron. I can't exactly remember, but this is a newer character, and I'm sure a lot of people are really liking this pop. Personally, I'm not really a fan of Hocus Pocus all that much, and I do feel that this isn't going to sell out right away and that it could drop in price, which is why I'm going to say pass up the opportunity to get this pop right now. Then we got ourselves the Jaws Pop Movie Moments, which will be an exclusive to EB Games here in Canada and GameStop in the US. Only one word describes this pop movie moments, and that is insane. This is something super unexpected, and a lot of people are super pumped about it. People were trying to get that GameStop link, but a lot of the links were broken. Same with EB Games. I don't think it's been up yet on EB Games as I'm recording this. The detail is great, and I personally love this, so this definitely is a cop-up. Then we have the Halloween pops. We got the singular pops and the 10-inch variants. It's cool that we have kind of an updated mold on Michael Myers, but I feel like some of the blood splatter variants are a little underwhelming. Like, it's not as good as I feel like it should be. Halloween is a lineup where we need more characters like Laurie Strode and Dr. Loomis. So for right now, for these pops, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get these pops. Now we are on day 2 of reveals, which kicks off with the Hot Topic exclusive Stitch in pumpkin costume. I think we can all agree is that we've seen so many Stitch variants. Let's see new characters for Lilo and Stitch, which is why I'm saying pass up the opportunity to get this pop. Then we have a brand new wave of Gremlins pops, which these are pretty cool. I'm loving the new mold of Gizmo. They updated it from the original one. You have a new variant of Stripe, or as it's called, Gremlin in this case, with the 3D glasses, and that's the same thing with the Gizmo. And Gizmo also has a 10-inch variant, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to get. But you have a brand new character in Daffy from Gremlins 2, which is going to be a Funko Shop exclusive, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to get that, especially my co-host MD Shady, who is a huge Gremlins fan, so I know he's going to want to get this. I am going to say cop up the money to get this new set of Gremlins pops. Now we have the Diamond Collection Emily from The Corpse Bride, which is a Hot Topic exclusive. This pop is okay, very similar to the original one, except of course it's got glitter on it, and I think the only thing that's going to be glitter on here is the dress, and I'm pretty sure, I think it's called the corset that's on her head there. And I think there's some people that actually like this pop, but there's some people that don't. But because I feel like if you have a normal variant and you're not looking to complete a whole set, then there's no point of getting the Diamond Collection version. That's why I'm going to say for right now, it's going to be a pass up. Then we got ourselves the Ad Icons Funko Sodas. So we got the Metallic Count Chocula, the Glow in the Dark Blueberry, and we have the Fruit Brute that is flocked. These are all pretty cool. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the Metallic Count Chocula. I like the original one better with the chase, and then the Blueberry definitely is better than the original one in my opinion. I felt like the purple chase and just the way the common wasn't all that great. And I do like the other Fruit Brute better than this one, even though this one is a singular one and it's flocked. I do like the different variety of colors as terms to the common and the chase from WonderCon last year. But overall, it's Ad Icons. I do have to say, cop up the money to get this set of Funko Soda. So I just realized as I'm editing this that I totally forgot about the Vampire Freddy Funko with the skeleton chase, which I'll just cut to the chase. It's definitely a cop-up because it's a whole different sculpt between the two sodas, and in my opinion is probably one of the best Funko sodas that Funko has pulled off in a long time. Now we have the set of Demon Slayer pops. I'm not going to say much about this besides that these were the most hyped set of pops throughout the whole Funkoween event this past week. The detail is great, and I think I'm going to end up watching the show because of the amount of detail involved with these pops, which is why I'm going to say cop up the money to get this set of pops. Then we have Vincent Price for the Pop Icons lineup. I don't really know much about Vincent Price, and a lot of times I feel not a lot of people like to collect the Icons pops as terms to a whole set of them, which is why I'm going to say for right now, pass up the opportunity to get this pop. Then we have Brandon Breyer from Brightburn. There's a bit of a mixed reaction towards this. There's people that like the movie and there's people that don't like the movie, but the overall detail of the pop overall is pretty cool, honestly. It's a really unique design, but for right now, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get this pop. Then we have the new wave of Nightmare Before Christmas Funko Pops. This overall set is pretty unique. You have the cool little train set, which I actually did predict on the prediction video that I done, which I will put that video at the end screen in case anyone wants to watch that. I'm really liking this train set. It's a really unique idea and very refreshing. The artist series is meh, and then the pop rides is okay, and then same with the Diamond Collection pops of the mayor that was actually announced last year at Funkoween, except like I mentioned, it's Diamond Collection and going to Hot Topic this time. I feel like the only thing saving this set is the train set for Nightmare Before Christmas, so that means overall as a set, I would say pass up the opportunity to get this whole set of Funko Pops. Then we have the new variant of Carrie from, of course, the movie Carrie, which is a Walmart exclusive. We've seen different variants of Carrie before, especially the one with like the blood all over, and I think that's really what most people think of Carrie is with that blood all over her. So I feel like not a lot of people are going to get this pop unless, of course, you are a huge fan of the movie Carrie, then you should get this pop. But overall, I feel like this definitely is a pass up the opportunity to get. Then we have the pop foodies for the Add Icons lineup of Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry as the cereal boxes exclusive to the Funko shop. Now, as much as a lot of people don't like the foodies, it is a subcategory of the Add Icons lineup, and a lot of people do like the Add Icons lineup. Plus, I do feel like because these are going to be Funko shop exclusives, over time they are going to be not like a huge grail piece like in the 3 digits, but I do think it's going to be pretty close up there over time. I don't think it's going to be when it first sells out, but I do think over time it is a good investment to get these because they are going to be valuable over time, which for that reason I am going to say cop up the money to get these pops, even though they are foodies and not really Add Icons. Then we have the Dia de los DC characters. I think in English that means Day of the Dead. I feel some of these pops are pretty cool. Some of them are meh. Like a couple of the glow in the dark ones are really unique, especially that Bane one, and then that Funko Shop exclusive Flash is really cool. But I do feel like half of the set is going to sell out, half of the set will be kind of shelf sitters. So as terms to the entire set, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get this set of pops. Then we got ourselves the Funko Soda of Peter Venkman, limited to 12,500 pieces, and it's got the slime chase. This is a pretty cool Funko Soda. I think a lot of people are going to want to get this because Peter Venkman is the main Ghostbuster, so I'm going to say cop up the money to get this soda. Then we got ourselves Ash from Evil Dead with the bloody chase. So for right now, I am going to say because the bloody chase is really cool, cop up the money to get this soda. Then we got ourselves Dwight Schrute from The Office with the Pumpkinhead chase, and I think this is also limited to 12,500 pieces. Personally, as an Office fan, I'd be fine with getting just the common and then not go after the chase, even though I feel like I'm going to because I like The Office. I am going to say for right now, because people love Pumpkinhead Dwight also, cop up the money to get this Funko Soda. Then we have a new set of Hot Topic exclusive pops called Frightkins. These seem like Halloween variants of Wetmore Forest, and I feel like only hardcore fans of Funko really want to get these, or not even really the hardcore fans. It's just a select amount of fans will want to get these pops, and I do see these definitely being shelf sitters at Hot Topic to the point where they might be in the clearance aisle at my local Hot Topic being like $5 instead of $15, which is why I'm going to say for right now, pass up the opportunity to get this set of pops. Now we got ourselves La Lorna from The Curse of La Lorna with its own chase involved with this, which I think that's the best part about this pop is the chase. I feel like the common might be one of those shelf sitters for a while, so I'm going to say pass up the opportunity to get this Funko Pop. Then we have a new wave of The Walking Dead, which it's just variants of I think already previously made characters, and then people are hyped for that Negan, but if you notice on the sticker it does say early access for the supply drop subscribers. Judging by that, I think that means that the Negan is a Walking Dead supply drop exclusive first to market. So it's going to be exclusive to the Walking Dead supply drop at first, but if you want to wait a little longer, you can get it as a common later on unless you really want that sticker. I am going to have to say pass up the opportunity to get this set of Funko Pops. Kicking off day 4, we have the pop game covers of Geralt from The Witcher. It's pretty cool that Funko's expanding on these covers lines. We have the albums, we have the comic covers now, we have game covers. Hopefully there's movie covers coming soon. But I feel like this is a weird one just to show off first, even though it is pop comic covers, or not comic covers, game covers number 2. There is one before that, so I'm curious to see what one that is. But because it is The Witcher, and I feel like that is a smaller fan base than, let's say, a Halo or a Gears of War, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get this. Then we got ourselves the new Venomized pops of Kingpin and Jack-O-Lantern. These are pretty cool pops. I mean, the Venomized lineup is like iffy a lot of times. Like some are cool, some are bad, and then some are in between. And I feel like these are kind of the in-between for this set. So for right now, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get this set of Funko Pops. Then we have the new set of Universal Monsters pops. But like, it's another variant of Dracula, which literally is the same thing as the last one we got, except it's a different hand gesture. The Wolfman is updated and is the only good thing about this in my opinion. And then the Bride of Frankenstein, did we really need that, or could we get a different Universal monster per se? And especially a lot of people don't like the fact that this is Walgreens exclusive, which is why I have to say pass up the opportunity to get this set of pops. Then we have some more Marvel pops as turns to the Red Hulk, which has a glow-in-the-dark chase, even though that they don't mention that, they just say glow-in-the-dark. And then we have a glow-in-the-dark zombie Thor. These are okay. I know a lot of people want to get that glow-in-the-dark chase of Red Hulk, and I don't think it's really anything too special. And then a lot of people hate the zombies lineup, so I'm gonna say for right now, pass up the opportunity to get this set of pops. Then we have Ash from Evil Dead in Funko Pop form instead of soda form. Really cool. I'm kind of liking the way they did the blood, but at the same time I don't. But I know there's a lot of hype because people have been wanting Evil Dead pops for a while, and this year does mark the 40th anniversary of Evil Dead. So just for you Evil Dead fans, I am going to say cop up the money to get these pops. And then to end off day 4, we have the They Live pops. I think you can't go wrong with Rowdy Roddy Piper, am I right? Or am I right? Plus the alien with the chase is okay. It's not really the greatest in my opinion. I don't know how many people are really going to get this Funko Pop. I didn't really get to look at the comments all that much. I know there's some hype, but I feel like there were some other people that are like, where's this and that instead of this? So I'm gonna say for right now though, pass up the opportunity to get. And now we are on the last day of Funko Pop and Soda reveals for Funkoween, kicking off with the Day of the Dead Gabriel Iglesias exclusive to Fluffy.com, limited to 4,000 pieces. If you were able to get this, that's great, but I feel like this is a pop that if you're trying to collect all the Gabriel Iglesias pops, then you can go get that. But if you already only have one, and let's say it's the original one, then I think you'd be perfectly fine with that one. And I think these were also autographed, so they're worth kind of a pretty penny. But for right now, judging by what I said, I am going to say passing up the opportunity to get this pop. Then we have the glow-in-the-dark and translucent Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, exclusive to Books A Million. I'm not really liking the idea of what the glow-in-the-dark looks like. It's just a smile in the eyes. I feel like it's kind of pointless, but the translucent does look pretty nice on the Cheshire Cat right here. And a lot of people don't like Books A Million as an exclusive retailer. So for right now, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get this pop. Then we got ourselves the new Dungeons and Dragons pops, which I think these are pretty cool, at least the Mimic one, which is really cool because it's mimicking a pop box of an already made Funko Pop from the Dungeons and Dragons lineup, which I think is really unique. And I think that pop is going to rise in price, especially of how gelatinous Cupid ended up turning out. So surprisingly, just because of this one pop, I am going to say cop up the money to get this pop. Then we have a brand new wave of the Office pops. This is a pretty cool set overall. I'm not really a fan of how they did the Dwight with the blowtorch, even though Dwight is my favorite character. But overall, as a set, I do think these are some pretty cool pops, especially the Pumpkinhead Dwight. So for right now, I am going to say cop up the money to get this set of pops. Then we got ourselves the Funko Soda of the Corpse Bride or Emily, even though it says Corpse Bride on the can. This is an okay variant. I feel like I'd be fine with just getting the common. So for right now, I am going to say pass up the opportunity to get that soda. Then we got ourselves Frankenstein Jr. from Frankenstein Jr. in the Impossibles. Once again, it's one of those Funko Sodas that I feel like it's going to be a small fan base that gets this, and I feel like also, even though it is one of the more limited pieces with 7,500, I do feel like I would be fine with just getting the common. So right now I am going to say pass up the opportunity with this Funko Soda also. And then we have Space Ghost from Scooby-Doo, which I think a lot of people are super pumped about this because it's a Scooby-Doo villain, and this looks really cool regardless of whether you get the common or the chase, which for this case I am going to say cop up the money to get this Funko Soda. Then we got ourselves the set of pops for Mandy. These are pretty cool, but there is a bit of a mixed reaction once again where people don't like this movie and people like this movie, but there's quite a bit of detail. Oh, what am I gonna do with this one? For right now though, because I'm undecided, I am gonna say pass up the opportunity to get this set of pops. Then we got ourselves the Unmasked Sam with the Lollipop exclusive to Hot Topic from Trick or Treat. This is a really unique variant of Sam, very different from what we've gotten before before, and I think the head sculpt is what makes this pop so unique with the way that the mouth is and the eyes and everything. So for right now, cop up the opportunity to get this Funko Pop. And to end off the reveals for this entire week of Funkoween, we have the brand new Leatherface Funko Pop. This one's okay. I kind of find the mask to be a little bit weird, but at the same time, there are fans that like this design, so it's a little bit of a mixed reaction. Because of that, I am gonna have to end off this video by saying pass up the opportunity to get this Funko Pop. Anyways, guys, that is gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know what you think is worth copping up the money for or passing up the opportunity to get as terms to these Funkoween reveals. And like I said earlier, press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.